What's going on, everybody? My name is Michael Jordan with Bad Marketing, and I'm going to talk to you about 10 top lessons learned from this Black Friday and Cyber Monday. My personal brand grew 53% compared to last November and last BFCM. So that is amazing growth that anybody should be happy to have. Now, I learned a ton of stuff from implementing things that were really successful to strategies and things that just totally flopped. And I want to share those with you. Whether you are just starting out on Amazon or you are already a seasoned Amazon seller, I am sure that these tips are going to help you crush your next holiday season. So if you are ready to level up, sit back, take some notes, and let's dive into this video. I have 10 points right now here. I'm going to talk through some of the sub bullets and points and my thoughts around each so that you guys can learn and start thinking for next BFCM and even next Prime Day in July. So that's a great segue into point number one. Black Friday and Cyber Monday prep starts in January. Really. Now, let me explain that. So if you want a successful Prime Day or BFCM, you can't start weeks before or even 1 month before. It really starts as early as January for BFCM in November, because you need to be stacking reviews, you need to be stacking organic ranking, you need to stack seller feedback, and all of these metrics. You need to get Amazon to trust you so that when BFCM rolls around, you're well positioned organically to take full advantage of it. Now, that doesn't mean that you can't launch a product in May and have a successful BFCM where you crush it and do tons of revenue. That's not the case at all. But I always see people starting too late. They think, I'll just put off starting a new brand, launching a new product until like September and I'll be good. That's just not the case. It simply takes longer than that. As you get into business, you will find that everything takes longer than you think. If you think it's going to take 1 month, build in another month, because I can promise you it's going to take 2 months. All right. Point number two, don't run deals on all of your products just because it's BFCM and Amazon has deals that you can schedule and coupons and all your competitors are running deals. That doesn't mean that you have to do that for your entire catalog. So run your numbers, make sure that you're going to make a profit, right? Look at your COGS and the fees and the mandatory discounts that Amazon makes you give, and make sure you're going to make a profit. So there's a couple things to think about. If your product doesn't have repeat purchases, then it might not be worth running a deal. For example, if I am selling an iPhone case, right? We have several clients at Bad Marketing that sell iPhone cases and accessories, etc. Our deals were a little less than what I might offer on a product like a supplement that I know somebody's going to come back and buy 5 more times. Because how often do you buy an iPhone case, right? You buy it once for your phone, maybe twice, and then you wait 2 or 3 years and you upgrade a phone and you get another case. So it's a much more longer term play. All right, so make sure you have repeat purchases that might be worth discounting more. All right, and then last point here, again, just to reiterate, don't just run a deal because you think you have to, right? Even if you leave your price the same, the amount of shopping, the amount of customers on Amazon, you're going to get more traffic, and the numbers, your conversion rate will play out. You'll get more conversions and you'll make more profit, right? Now, you might not sell as many units. You might not get as much revenue, but those are just vanity metrics. You'll make more profit, more margin, and put more dollars in your pocket and the bank. And that is never a bad thing. Next, lightning deals still work. Amazon has been pushing PEDs, or Prime Exclusive deals, and they have started charging recently for those. But I noticed this year that PEDs don't get as much as a classic lightning deal, right? Amazon doesn't promote it as much. They don't send as much email marketing about it, and you just don't get as many impressions on a PED or a coupon as you do a classic lightning deal. So if you are offered a lightning deal for a product, go ahead and book it. You can always cancel that before it runs if things like you run out of inventory, or you don't want to do the mandatory like 20% discount off your lowest price. You can always cancel that deal right up until the minute before it runs. And even while it's running, you can just drop your inventory to 0. So lightning deals are available like months before BFCM or any holiday, right? Prime Day. And in July, they offer deals and you actually have to sign up like 90 days or 60 days in advance. So don't miss those windows and book it if you got it, because they don't offer it on every single product. Lesson number 4, Prime exclusive deals, PEDs, also work too. If you aren't offered a lightning deal, run a PD. It's still going to have that like Black Friday, Cyber Monday badge on it. But for some reason, I've just seen like when I book a PED versus a lightning deal, the lightning deal always gets way more impressions. Amazon pushes it harder. PEDs are a little cheaper than a lightning deal to book too. I paid like $500 for my slot on a lightning deal, and to book a Prime exclusive deal, it was $150. Lesson number 5, you can have great deal results even outside of the main BFCM days. So if we go back to this dashboard, this spike right here where I did $13,000, which is way above the average day, even higher than my actual Black Friday and Cyber Monday, right? That was on the 24th. That was actually the Sunday before Black Friday, and it still crushed it. People are shopping earlier and earlier than ever before. Amazon called it T12. It was like 12 days of deal leading up to and through BFCM this year. So start your sales early. You can book a PD, book a lightning deal the week before. If you don't get one, or you can't book one exactly on Black Friday or exactly on Cyber Monday, sweat it. I imagine that we're going to see much of the same next year and on future BFCMs. People just want to shop earlier. They're looking for deals earlier because they think, it might be gone, or it might not be as good on Black Friday or Cyber Monday. Lesson number 6, make sure you turn your coupons off. I made this mistake too many times, so I want to pass this knowledge on to you guys. If you have the green clickable coupon on your listing, which I do always suggest having 24/7, except when you run a line deal or a Prime exclusive deal, you need to pause or cancel or turn off those clickable coupons while your deal is running. Otherwise, they're stackable, meaning if you run a lightning deal for 20% off and you have a coupon for another 20% off, customers can stack both of those and get 40% off. So just make sure you turn coupons off. We saw a couple mistakes where brands didn't do that this year, and they said, what the heck, I basically gave away product and I lost a ton of money, even though I had a great revenue and sold a ton of units. Lesson number 7, implement holiday specific creatives. This is going to increase your conversion rate. So what I mean by that is put a banner, a badge, digitally manipulate a banner onto your box in your main image and make it say things like Black Friday deal or Cyber Monday deal, and make it pop and make it stand out. Now this is against Amazon's terms of service, right? So you have to be careful, and you might have to go through a few iterations of that main image to make sure that you can get it approved. So don't do this the night before, the day before. Start like weeks before and try to get it approved. You can actually run a split test direct in Amazon if you're brand registered, and upload your current main image and the new main image with the badge. And if it gets approved, then you know that you're good to go. If it doesn't get approved for that split test, it might be too aggressive and Amazon caught it. So go back and edit it. And then also change the first module, the first banner on your storefront to advertise your holiday deals. We see a lot of people, especially if you have a big catalog or their repeat purchases, they might enter your world through your main product, but then they click on your storefront and they're like, I like this brand. I want to see what else if they're running deals, because people are just looking to spend money and get a deal during BFCM. So make the first banner on your storefront BFCM holiday deal specific. Say, great holiday deals, whatever your verbiage is, and make it clickable. That's going to lead to a sub page where you just put all the ASIN, all the products that you're running a deal on. This is going to increase AOV and cross promote and cross sell products. To make this even easier, you can just schedule this in the storefront creator. You can implement that specific banner and say, only run it during these dates, and then revert back to my normal storefront. So you can set it and forget it. Lesson number 8, PC is going to be expensive, really, really expensive. So don't feel like you have to play ball with the big guys or with everyone else, or even play ball at all, right? Bids, budgets, impressions, cost per click, everything is going to go up, not just during the event, but the weeks leading up to the event too. So you don't have to compete if you would rather make profits, right? Say I sell something that people buy on average once, a phone case, right? Or they buy it every 3 years. Maybe I don't want to spend 5x my normal weekly budget during BFCM because it's just going to lead to a loss of profits, right? So you can set your budget lower, wait until later in the day, because budgets we saw blew through normal budgets in the first couple hours of Black Friday, and then everybody's out of money, and then you can come in, you can increase your budget, you'll be one of the top advertisers in your niche. And then just a reminder that the weeks leading up to BFCM are expensive too, because people are window shopping, they're clicking, they're saving to cart, they're saving to wish list, and then they're going to wait for that notification from Amazon to say, hey, this product that you saved in your cart is on sale now, and then they'll buy. So they window shop the weeks leading up to BFCM. Lesson number 9, things don't slow down in December, actually. They get better. We have seen that this year, just because BFCM is over, sales kept rolling in. They actually didn't slow down. There's usually a slump like right after Cyber Monday for another week because people are all shopped out. They spent all their money. They got deals. Prices went back up to normal. So sales typically slow down. But this year, that did not seem to happen. So I'm very curious to see if that happens next year. We are certainly going to be prepped for it with extra inventory, extra ad spend, all of that good stuff. So December is actually usually, across the hundreds of clients that I have managed and we managed at Bad Marketing, it's the best month overall, even though there was huge deal days in July for Prime Day and then November for BFCM. December usually does better from a revenue and profit and margin perspective because people are they're buying, right? They're trying to get gifts in last minute, and they are willing to pay full price, so you don't have to discount. And then sales will slow down, though. We always see between December 25th and January 2nd. I kind of call that the twilight zone. People are on holiday mode. They're traveling. They're spending it with family. They've spent all their money already. And then after January 2nd, sales pick up again because everybody has gift cards, right? And they start spending again like normal. And last but not least, lesson number 10 that I learned from BFCM this year, make sure you have enough inventory for after the holiday season as well. So like I said, we saw this year, sales just continue to roll and grow and scale even after BFCM. People are still shopping. We didn't see that post BFCM slump. So make sure that you get inventory shipped in early for BFCM, but then you have enough in reserve for after, because you don't want to run out once you gain rank, you gain new customers, and your prices are back up to the full price and your margins are full. You don't want to run out of inventory again. So if you position yourself well and have a blowout BFCM, then I have seen that momentum and higher rank carry over into January and February, and you make more money because you're at full price. So that's point number 10. And that wraps up 10 lessons that I learned from a successful BFCM holiday. I hope that you guys found value from this. You can take some of this stuff and apply it to your business. Just remember to make progress, because the longer you are on Amazon, the longer you get customers, you stack reviews, you get organic rank, the better you're going to be set up for these holidays like Prime Day and BFCM. For this video, thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you really found these tips helpful. If you have any questions at all, feel free to leave a comment below and I will get back to you ASAP. A few important links are down in the description. So number 1, if you would like the document that I just went over that you just watched, the link to that is down in the description. Go there, download it for completely free. Number 2, if you need more help with your Amazon business, I have a school group that's free that I provide all the help to Amazon sellers, whether you are just starting out, still finding a product, or you're a more advanced seller and you need advanced help with PPC and scaling your product. I can help you in my school group. Be sure to click that link, go join, and then ask a question. We do live coaching and we'll answer and help with anything that you need. And as always, if you found this video and my tips helpful, be sure to subscribe and check out my other videos. Until next time, I'll see you in the next video.